Welcome to part 2 of the advanced path features of the Raphael 4040 conformal coating robot. To change the flow of the overall path of all the boards, use the Flow Multiplier. Hover over Flow Multiplier to get a reminder of what it does. Multiplies extrusions of every move-in file. Relative differences in thickness stay constant. The Flow Multiplier's default setting is 1. To do a dry run of your boards, set the Flow Multiplier to 0. To release twice as much coating, set the Flow Multiplier to 2. Use decimals to make slight adjustments to test the amount of flow. Highlight the number next to Flow Multiplier, type in the desired amount, and hit Enter to save. To change the speed of the overall path of all the boards, use the Speed Multiplier. Highlight the number next to Speed Multiplier, type in the desired amount, and hit Enter to save. Hover over Speed Multiplier to learn more about what it does. Multiply speed of every move-in file. Relative differences in speed stay constant. The solvent proportion is used to adjust the amount of solvent you would like in the mixture. For example, 0 would mean 0% solvent and 100% conformal. 0.3 would mean 30% solvent and 70% conformal. This value is always a decimal between 0 and 1. 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, etc. If you hover over solvent proportion, it will give you a reminder about what value to use. You may need to adjust the speed within a path. This is helpful when moving around critical components that cannot be coated, like an open body connector or a sensor that has a hole in it. Notice how in this video, we have programmed the brush to slow down when it gets close to the connectors and speed up again when it is away from them. To change the speed of a move, right-click on the move and click in the box next to Speed, centimeters per second. Highlight and type the desired speed. Click Enter to save. If you change the speed using the Speed Multiplier, the moves with the reduced speed will also speed up proportionally, but they will still be slower than the rest of your moves. The path coat can adjust the amount of conformal that is pumped during each move. If you have to backtrack a move on the path, you probably don't want to double coat that area. Or if there's a critical part like an open connector, you'll want a very small amount of coating so it doesn't flow underneath the connector. Notice how in this video, we programmed the path coat to release less conformal so that the sensor and connectors did not get flooded. To change the amount of the path coat, right-click on the move and click in the box next to Path Coat milliliters per centimeter. The default path coat is set to 0.04. If you would like half as much coating in the particular move, set this to 0.02. If you don't want any coating to be deposited, you have two options. You can change the path coat to 0. However, this will cause the robot to pause and retract the coating. If you want to reduce the amount of coating without pausing and retracting, set the path coat to 0.001. You will find that using the 0.001 approach is much faster. Highlight and type in the desired amount, press Enter to save. If you have a place that's hard to reach with the brush, you can just hover above it and let the conformal mixture drip into place. To add dripping to a point, right-click on the move and click in the box next to Drip milliliters. Type in the amount of milliliters desired to drip. Press Enter to save.